Go.
Okay, so we're going to look at a sequence that starts off with boxing, the boxing exchange. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a jab, and he's going to come back with a 1-2. All right, we'll do this two different ways. I throw a jab, he comes back with a 1-2, and I'm going to parry the jab and move this way so that I can catch it, so that I can come in and catch his head. And he's going to try to bring his right arm in to grab me. And as he does that, I'm going to underhook that arm and join my hands again anyway. This is a really good position because we're going to use it for two different things. For throwing knees and then for taking him down. So this is an underhook. Since it's joined, it gives you extra lift and extra tilting strain. He's going to hang this overhook on this one. Yeah, like that. He senses that this is not a good thing, that I can tilt him and expose his right side. So my head is in, and I can throw knees from here, and then off of this, I'm going to pull him forward, I'm going to raise this up. And I'm going to sink my level and snatch a single. So you'll find that the kinds of tie-ups and setups you use for singles and doubles in MMA, it's simplified and it's based on either shooting outright or it's based on a solid, palm-to-palm grip. You won't see in MMA as many like collar tie and bicep, or collar tie and set up underhook. It's not as clean because people are punching and kneeing each other, so you're not going to have the same kind of wrestling options. So I'm here again, and I'm drawing his attack, and I'm here. All right, but it might go like this. I come in, and I've got him reacting. And as he throws his jab, I throw my cross, boom, and I throw my hook, and he manages to block it. When people get clocked and they don't know which way to look anymore, they'll cover. And when you get him to cover, that's when you can grab his head and you can go to work at the next range. So as he's throwing his jab, this is common reaction. His jab right there, my cross comes right over top of it, and I follow with the hook, and then I grab him here. So now he's getting his bearings, and he's trying to sneak that arm in, so I get under it and I join my hands again. All right? And I force his head off to the side with my forehead. All right, like this. And now from here, I can throw knees. He can't protect his right ribs or his liver because this underhook is raising that arm and tilting his body to the left. It's very dangerous for him. Boom, very vulnerable. Then I'm going to pull him, and I'm going to tilt him as I do that, and this has a lot of pull and lift. Like this, and now his shoulder comes up over my shoulder as my shoulder slips into his armpit, and that's when I can single, snatch this single. Then I'm going to line my head up here so he can't whizzer. The whizzer is actually a very important counter in MMA. So that's one thing that straight wrestling and MMA have in common, is that when he's got any kind of a single, any kind of chance of a single, or even in some cases a bear hug, you need to whizzer. You need to stabilize, all right? So when I've got his leg though, my head is right there blocking, but I can't stay here forever because he's gonna start hitting, all right? Yeah. So if I'm here, yeah, he might, if he's very confident in his balance, he'll stay there and he'll keep hitting. Sean and I were watching the UFC on Saturday. There was a guy that was standing there with a single, he just kind of teeing off, and the guy just hitting. It seemed like forever. I bet it felt like forever for that guy getting hit. But, so I can't stay there. I gotta finish this single. So once I'm here, behind my head, I immediately step back and turn and dump him, all right? Immediately. And then I'm gonna pull that leg and pass, and hit it, he turns away. And I set my knee down, and he come up to posted mount, wrap his arm, and I'm hitting from here. So two ways of entering. He's here. Either my jab draws his 1-2, I'm going to move this way to catch him, or when he throws his jab, I come over, boom, and get him to cover, and I catch him. I'm throwing knees. He's trying to counter clinch, so I get this underhook. Line my head up. Throw knees. Then I pull him. I can pull him by and I'll raise this up. Here I am. It's another way to get a bear hug too. Line it up. Small back step. Hitting, floating over him. I wrap the arm and hit him from posted mount.